Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1282 for Tuesday, February 8th, 2011. The Swiss Army Flash Drive. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by MailRoute, a secure hosted service that filters viruses and spam for companies of any size. For 10% off the life of your account, visit mailroute.info to sign up.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, Mad's maddest writer, and the GizWiz. One day of the week, we scrape the bottom of the barrel.
Hey.
And this is that day on Turn the Table Tuesday.
Hey!
Yay!
Hello, Dickity! How are you?
I'm fine, sir. We finally got to February after the snowiest January on record.
See, there's no global warming. You're freezing your ass off.
Yes. Global. I'll take some global warming.
Yeah.
I'd like my share of global warming now, please.
What's all this
sir.
about global warming? Wouldn't you like it to be a little nicer? Wouldn't you like it to be pretty and warm all year round?
Yeah. Well, you're in a cold place as we take this, right?
Well, as we tape this, I am in the Falkland Islands. As this
people hear
airs.
this.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, I forgot yesterday to congratulate the winners of the 45th Super Bowl, the big game, the NFL winners. So our heartiest congratulations to
the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Green Bay Packers,
and we wish them and all of their fans the best because I'm a big
cheesehead Steeler fan.
Okay, I think we've covered that. The chat room was saying, just say the Packers and get it over with.
I see. That was very funny.
I guess you must be from Green Bay.
Insert name here. Yes, no, I will be. I guess we could continue with this travelogue, although it must confuse people mightily because we are recording this ahead of time. But as you hear this on the 8th of February, I will be in
It's very hard to record it afterwards.
Right.
So
we haven't yet mastered that. We are able to do a temporal suspension field that allows us to record the show ahead of time, however.
Yes.
And so we recorded this before I left, but I am actually now on my big, long-ass trip. It's a lat. And the LAT continues. Yesterday I was at sea, but the dinghy did go ashore today, and I am in the Falkland Islands. And we talked about that yesterday, so I'm not going to repeat all that.
You're still watching the Penguins Mate or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm watching. No, you missed a comma. He's watching the Penguins, mate.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's a very important.
It is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And
all right. So
should
then
I
the
go?
passengers. There was the same with the passengers.
Yeah. We're watching
You
the
weren't
passengers,
watching the
mate.
Passengers, mate. Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, now.
That could be confusing.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, what kind of a ship is that? All right.
Oh, believe
now
me.
I got it.
Your cruise ship is just basically a floating brothel. You've been on one.
Now that
there's
air is out of the picture,
they're coupling in the stairwell. No, it's not because most of the people are at least 80 plus years old. So yeah. It's
and they're trying to hold on and not fall overboard.
I've never seen so many walkers in my life. I took my mom, I've taken my mom on a couple of these cruises. Hi, Mom. I'm sorry I'm not taking you on this one, but it's a little more strenuous. But I took her on a Caribbean cruise and a Mexico cruise. And I don't know why, but we went to a movie. It was like 11 in the morning on the cruise ship. And we went to see The Devil Wears Prada. Right. And the room, I felt, it actually depressed me. The room was filled. Well, who goes see a movie at 11 in the morning?
Well, if you're going to have dinner at 12.
Exactly. You got to go early
at 11.
for the early bird special.
That's right.
So it was quite a few older people and me and my mom.
Yeah, well, you know, that pays off. That I once went to a hotel in Miami Beach for the boat show, and they were overbooked. And the guy said, "I said, you got to get me a room." And he said, "It's just a retirement hotel across the street, and that's the only thing we can do." And I said, I need a place to sleep. And I go in there, and this old lady gets on the elevator and says to me, "Sonny boy, could you press 7?" And I said, "Lady, if you call me Sonny boy, I'll stay on this elevator all night and press any button you want." Sonny boy.
Let's party, Sonny boy. Press the closed door button. So that's cute. That's cute. No, I will. It does. It makes you feel young to go on a cruise.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but I'm sure I'm having a great time. And, you know, the places we're going, it's amazing. And then Jennifer's going to meet me on towards the end of the cruise. She's going to, and we're going to go to Machu Picchu. And so I'll see. By the way, she was a little worried. We are actually updating our wills tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, she told me that I'm included now.
You are. You don't mind. We'd like to give you the dog and the cat.
Oh. And a house for them to live in.
No, just the dog and the cat.
Oh.
I'll give you half a bag of Friskies.
I want my own.
Sonny boy, would you press 7? Wait a minute. This just in. Oh, I'll save it for my letter of the day.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we were talking about the talking macaw. I'll talk about it.
Yes, the macaw.
But let me show you.
Now it's my turn to say, do you have a gadget?
I do, sir. I do. Look at that. That is this is on my keychain. It's on my keychain. You've seen this before. It's a Swiss Army knife, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't take that on the airplane.
This is the airplane safe version. There's nothing in it. It's just,
that's good.
No, they do sell a TSA approved version, and then one if you really. But it was interesting. I talked to the company is Victorinox. You know them, and we've talked about. They do so many great things. But I went over to the booth at CES. I said hi, and they were crying. They were actually weeping, and I said, what's the matter? And they said, well, business has been off a little bit since 9/11. See, people used to carry pen knives all the time, right? But you can't carry a pen knife on a plane anymore. You can't carry a pen knife anywhere. You'll get thrown to the ground and frisked. So they literally said that the business is down a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. So they've been looking for new businesses, and this is it. One of them. They still make all the great Swiss Army knives. In fact, lots of pocket tools. Because there are people, they make a golf tool, tools for horticulture. But now, and I think this is brilliant, they make USB keys. And that's what this is. Watch this. This is so cool. Instead of a knife blade coming out.
Oh.
And let me tell you something. 32 gigabytes.
Wow.
32 gigabytes. And it's right on my keychain. In fact, I have the Tough and Tiny. Now that's pretty cool. That's 8 gigabytes, and I know they're going to do 16 and 32 someday too. But so now between the Tough and Tiny and the Victorinox Flash
and the big and bulky,
I got 40 gigabytes on my keychain.
Wow!
Is that amazing? I get this is going to be handy for the cruise because of course I have all these speeches, talks that I have to give on the cruise, and I'm putting them on the laptop, but I also am going to put them on this 32 gigabyte drive so that I have it in case something happens to the laptop. And one of the speeches is 60 free Mac apps. And traditionally, I give everybody a DVD. Instead, I'm going to just pass around my my Swiss Army USB flash. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Now, I know Victoria's Knox stuff is on the pricey side. So what does that guy cost?
Oh, I didn't know to ask, actually. They make several of them. I have just the one. The plain Flash, they call it the Flash Flight because it doesn't have a knife. If you want a knife, they make them with a little pen knife, a little nail scissor, a little emery board. You also make a presentation version that has a laser pointer in it. Isn't that cool for PowerPoint?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And they have another one with a flashlight. Isn't that neat?
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Sweet. So let me see how much they're charging. They don't sell it off the site directly, so I'll just go to Amazon.
Okay.
And see. But Well, I don't know. Let's guess.
$5 million.
Well, no, let's guess. What would...
Gee, I'm going to say it's going to be up there. I'm going to say it's
not
going to be...
more than $100, you think?
About 99. That's how many gigabytes?
32 gigabytes.
32. I'm going to say 129.
That sounds like a good price. Let's see. On Amazon.com, we've got all the different Victorinox. There's this classic Swiss Army knife, $25. The Champion with 8,000 blades. That's $30 or $40. I'm just looking for the flash. Here's the Swiss Card Light Ruby. That's that little one that it's like a business card that fits in your...
Oh, yeah, that's neat, too.
The Cadet. Boy, they've got quite a few of these here. Let's keep looking. The commuter pack.
Well, there's the one with the flat screen TV. That's kind of bulky.
It's a little big. But hell, you know, if you need to bring a TV with you and an arm and a pen knife.
You're right.
Anybody who needs a pen knife and a TV. So the chat room's guessing $69, $50, $85, $139, $80. Still looking. Maybe it's not on online yet. See, I like the way you do your gadgets. You actually prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if I just search
it's a novel
for...
idea, isn't it?
Well, I don't know.
No, you prepared this time. You knew what it was before I started to say...
I actually had.
Yeah.
Here we go. Victorinox flash drive. I actually have. There it is. They range. Yes. No, I think you're right because they range in price from $29 to $175. So $125 for 16 gigs. They don't even have the 32 on here. I think you're right. It's probably closer to $150.
Yeah.
When it comes out. But 16 gigs is $125, 8 gigs is $75, 4 gigs is $42. You know, 4 gigs. Wait a minute. I mean, think about that. 4 gigs. 4 gigs is a lot. 4 gigs is a ton. Right?
You know, it's more, it's twice 2 gigs.
Yeah. So really? Wait a minute, let me do that math. Yes, you're right.
Trust me on this, Lee.
Wow.
I have a calculator here.
They say the list on this, according to Catskills, is $239. That's the list. But as you can see, they don't charge list on any site.
Yeah.
So do you really need 32 gigs? No, but it's sure nice. I remember, now Woz is going to be on the cruise. And I remember Woz blew my mind. He was the first person I saw with a big flash drive. He had around his neck a 4 gigabyte flash drive. And this was 2002 or something. And I thought, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So here it is, the Victorinox, 32 gigabyte, but they make them in all different sizes. This is the flight approved. And if you see it on my keychain, just come on up and ask for a virus. I'll be glad to give it to you. Any time. Dick, before we get to our letter of the week, and actually the letter of the week this week is a picture of the week.
How interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, just thought I'd warn you. The picture of the week comes from Code Monkey. But we'll talk about it in just a minute. Before we do that, though, I would like to mention our good friends at MailRoute. MailRoute is the best anti-spam solution. I know. I've been using it since 2004 to fight spam on my Leoville account. Last year, I received 1 million pieces of email, of which only 30,000 were good. 970,000 spam messages in the last 12 months. I didn't see them because MailRoute stopped them. All the viruses, too. You could try it free if you go to mailroute.info if you decide to buy for your server, your corporation, your business, your school, 10% off for the life of your account when you use this special address. Mailroute.info. Fight spam the best way, the way I do it, with MailRoute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a letter. Actually, this was a kind of a little chat letter that I got from Code Monkey in our chat room. We were talking yesterday, weren't we, about that somebody in our audience, we have a huge audience, must have a talking parrot, bird, macaw, parakeet that listens to the GizWiz show.
Yes.
And probably could say at the end of probably the bird would say, I'll be here. Rock. Rock. And yes, in fact, Code Monkey has sent me a picture of, he does have that bird. He has sent me a picture of that bird. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. This is this macaw.
The Dicky Bird.
It's the Dicky Bird. Has been listening to the GizWiz so long, he's actually turned into you. I have to post this somewhere, but thank you, Code Monkey.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to post that somewhere.
And I have that same shirt.
I know. I've seen you in that shirt, actually.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny, isn't it? Uh-huh.
It's a Dicky Bird.
Our chat room is so great, isn't it?
Oh, they're fantastic. Thank you, Code Monkey. And that's I'll put the URL. Well, I can tell you. I mean, if you want to type it in, it's yfrog.com/GYX81IJ. All lowercase. GYX81IJ. And you too could have this as your desktop wallpaper.
Oh, yeah.
The Dicky Bird.
Well, Dick, I have completed my duties for today's Turn the Table Tuesday, and I'm proud to hand the reins over to you for tomorrow's show.
I'll be here.
Thank God.
DAILY. It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz.
It makes its own gravy.